Hello and welcome to Interesting People. I'm your host, Patricia Benitez, or Patricia Benitez, however you want to say it. And I'm so happy you're here. I want to tell you what you can expect from this podcast, what I'm even doing here, and what you can get excited about. Interesting People was born from a dinner conversation. I was out with my parents and my grandma, and there was this question of, if you were to take away your job title and any other titles that society deems makes you who you are, anything superficial, who are you really? And we were all really taken aback, and it was really hard. It would get to us, to each one of us, and we'd really have to think deeply about, okay, well, if you take all that away, yeah, who am I? And that's the question that I want to explore on this podcast. I want to go deep into people's stories, not the superficial stuff. Yes, of course, we're going to talk about those things. They're important. Your achievements and your job titles and all those things matter, but we want to explore deeper than that. This is a space where I want you to be inspired. I want you to laugh. I want you to cry. I want you to leave introspective and thinking deeply and challenging and exploring some questions that we don't always bring up in everyday conversation. And I'm totally that weird person at a dinner table who is like, tell me more about that. Like, let's go deeper on that. And everyone's like, okay, girl, I just want to talk about, what I'm watching on Netflix. And I get that. And there's space for everything. But I really do want this to be a space where any topic, anything is okay. And we are going to lean into vulnerability, and we're going to dig deeper, and we're going to challenge things. And that's what I want this space to be. And also the guests that I'm inviting here are people that I tell them beforehand, hey, we're going to go deep on this. Are you cool with that? And they're like, yeah. And they're ready to jump. And it's really a lot harder than it seems, especially as soon as you get up here and, you've got cameras and you've got the mic and whatever. So again, it's a place to lean into vulnerability. We're going to talk about stuff that's hard. We're going to talk about things that are deep and interesting and get to know people's incredible stories that we often overlook because we look to people who are rich or famous for wisdom when there's people all around us who have so much to share. And I also, before every video, I'm going to tell you a little bit of background on how I met these people, because it's often very unconventional, and I would have missed those opportunities if I hadn't started a conversation with someone, or if I wouldn't have dug deeper into something. And that's the whole point, right? What can we discover when we push just a little bit further? How much more can we connect with someone when we ask the right questions and we're willing to be brave enough to go there? And for the other person to be brave enough to meet you there and not back down, right? So you can expect a new episode every other Tuesday. This is something that you can listen to on your way to work, on a walk. It's something that I recommend you listen to by yourself, honestly, because I think it's something intimate. And there is a beauty to being able to also explore and introspect during these conversations and see what you find. Oh, and something else that I want to mention is we are going to have episodes in Spanish as well. I'm Puerto Rican, and that's something that I'm very proud of, and I'm happy that I can also explore conversations with other people in a whole other language and in a whole other cultural context. So I'm really excited for that as well. So to all of my Latinos out there, get ready, because we're of course going to have a lot of conversations in Spanish, and it's going to be really exciting. So I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you for being on this journey with me, and I can't wait for you to hear the amazing conversations that we are going to have on this podcast. I'll see you soon.